Another edition of the Shooting USA VideoCast from the NRA's annual meetings in the NRA's booth.
Wow.
This time, my distinct pleasure to welcome longtime friend,
Yes.
world and national champion, author, mother, gosh, the list goes on, dog mom.
Dog mom.
Julie Golob, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Oh my gosh, NRA show. Isn't it awesome?
Isn't this something?
It is. It always is.
It's big, and that, I think, is a good indicator that the NRA and the two-way community is strong.
Absolutely. Thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been around it a long time. I'm not trying to, put dates out or anything,
No.
but it's been a while.
It has been a while.
I mean, admittedly, I went to my first match at 19, and that was 1993. So it's been a long time.
I got you by a couple years.
Yeah.
91.
I know, right?
But we've been around for a minute.
Right. That, I think, is what is the first question of this interview, and that is, tell me about the benefits that the shooting sports have brought you just at that early age and into your career.
I think that the biggest thing that I learned going to the range with my dad as a young girl was that there was this big family,
Yes.
extended family that I didn't really understand, didn't really encounter anywhere else. So that when I went and started working matches with my father and then eventually started competing with him, it was like having an entire group of people that I would see every month for monthly matches or even major matches that we would travel to, meet new friends.
Yes.
And there were connections I made for my entire life. I still talk to some of those old timers. Many of them are still around, and
Sure.
it's amazing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, and those are those relationships that last, and I think that's a big part of what the NRA is trying to create here in America's Rifle Challenge, and that is to bring in some of those who went out, bought a sporting rifle,
Yes.
took it to the range, sighted it in, and then really didn't know what to do with it next.
It's, I think one of the biggest challenges with the shooting sports out there is love social media. It's wonderful. It's connected us. It's showed us so many different opportunities, but it looks very intense.
Oh, yeah.
And to have a sport like this that's truly welcoming to that new gun owner
Right.
or someone who's like, you know what? I've had this thing for 10 years.
Yep.
I should go shoot this.
I want to give it a try.
I want to try that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They're very intentional when it comes to that. And I think the other element that works well in this format is every major manufacturer and smaller has a product that works well here. You don't have to spend thousands.
No.
You can come do this with a $600, $700, $800 rifle.
Absolutely. We've seen it with all of the fast action shooting sports out there. It used to be all about open race guns,
You got
these
it.
highly customized machines. And now you can just go buy what you have at even in your safe. You can
Right.
take it, and there's a division for you to compete.
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet. You historically had been with one of the companies that historically had been with us, and so you were prominently featured on Shooting USA for
Yes.
many, many years. Without saying the name of that, I can say the name of the company that you now work for,
Yes.
Springfield Armory, and that's
Yes.
got to be a very exciting thing.
It is. It's very hard decision. I won't lie, but being a part of a company that has an owner that's been so passionate about the American dream and building great firearms. It's fun. It's neat. It's a good change of pace, and of course, we make rifles.
I was going to say, and there is a product category
We
alignment here.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's been a great partnership, and I think that's the key that I love in my role in being able to promote shooting sports with Springfield is the fact that we have a diverse product line.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that anybody can go out and do this.
You bet.
You don't have to be a rock star. You don't have to be the top name in the shooting sports. You can just go out and have fun. That's what so many Americans do today.
Right.
Every week, every month,
Right.
at their local clubs, and now they have this.
Well, and that, I think, is the other element here because it aligns perfectly with what I believe is the good news of the shooting sport. No matter what discipline you choose, if you go and participate
Yes.
regularly,
Yeah.
you're going to inherently become a better gun handler.
100%.
Those skills are going to become muscle memory, and if you apply that then to some of the key elements that are a part of America's Rifle Challenge, you're better suited not only to handle the rifle, you're better suited to potentially defend yourself and your home and your loved ones.
Absolutely.
And then you can have a good time and meet new friends and see who might be fastest on the barricade course of fire that particular weekend. It's win-win. It's the good news of the shooting sports. I couldn't be happier to be promoting it and be a part of it.
Yeah, it just translates so well. I think the big thing is, like, when you go to a local range just to go shoot,
Sure.
it's you doing your thing.
Right.
But when you're involved in a shooting sport, you're getting that constant affirmation of safety, the importance of safety. So you just can't walk around with a gun. You can't load it unless you're directed to. You can't handle ammunition in certain spaces. And a lot of people might feel that that's overwhelming, but it's not. It's always a part of it, and it's such a welcoming community.
Right, and that, I think, is the other piece. It's you have to experience it
100%.
to really understand.
Yeah.
And once you experience it, you're in. You're going to be a part of it. They've designed it in such a way that those who already have the rifle can come out with the rifle, and you only need 100 rounds to complete a level 1 course of fire, so it's not an expensive ammo purchase to be involved. But at the same time, it's potentially generating consumers who are going to go and do, and they're going to see, hey, maybe I could have a different optic or maybe a different something or another, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money, but then you aspire potentially to improve not only your equipment, but as your skill set improves as well. That, I think, is vital in this day and age, in this political climate where the NRA needs help from this industry. The NRA has created something to drive business in the industry, and they need that help.
Absolutely true. I think the big thing is, we're taking people who are just owners and making them enthusiasts.
You got it.
And that's what you do so well. I mean, you share shooting sports and guns and gear, and you tell them, you show them this world out there that they can be a part of. It's not just a one-and-done thing.
Well, and that's been the sort of the idea behind me personally on the show getting involved in these different shooting sports is I don't take myself so seriously that I wouldn't show you on the show what it looks like to do this particular discipline, this particular sport at a club level, as a beginner level. And, hey, pay attention if over the course of the next couple of seasons I might improve a little bit. I'm never going to be a grandmaster. I'm never going to be a world champion. That's not the goal. That's not the idea. But the idea is to give everyone in the audience the impression or the understanding you can do it too.
Yep.
And you get better, you test yourself against yourself and get better.
And you laugh at yourself when you hit a no-shooter.
Well, I mean, try not to.
Right,
but,
exactly.
I look back at Bianchi, and there was that series of years where Mike Irvine and I participated at Bianchi, and my goal, which is still unattained, is to break 1,000 at Bianchi. Now, that's a terrible score otherwise, but it's an attainable goal.
Absolutely.
It's not a chip shot. You can't just show up at Bianchi and think you're going to shoot 1,000.
No, yeah.
I mean, unless you're really, really good already.
From a sport
unless you're really, really good already.
Yeah.
However, all of those things are attainable, and all of those sports are welcoming.
They are.
And you've seen it
Absolutely.
through your entire career. Bianchi this year, though.
Yes.
Back to Bianchi this year.
Back to Bianchi.
With a new gun.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe I'm going to be shooting production optics this year.
Okay.
And I dabbled in it a little bit last year. Got some, made some progress with it. So I'm very tempted to just give it a try.
So that'll be an Echelon.
An Echelon.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.5F.
Okay.
With an SRO, a Trijicon SRO, and yeah, it's going to be different. I'm used to the open race guns.
Absolutely, with the big base and the flip switch and you won't have any of that.
No, but I also feel like sometimes it's good to switch things up.
I agree.
I've been shooting Bianchi for many, many years now, especially in the open division. So just having that opportunity to try something new is just going to make me a better shooter.
Agreed.
And again, it's that enthusiasm thing. It's the building enthusiasts.
Yes.
And to show you, you don't have to go out and spend $5,000 on gear.
Right.
You can take an Echelon,
right.
put a red dot on it, or not.
Right.
And just
go
for it. And do.
Yeah.
And perform, set a goal for yourself. We have classifications in the shooting sports that always, you've got little benchmarks along the way. So, yeah.
I want to drill down a little bit more on Bianchi because, the audience, they watch this. They know Bianchi. They know you from Bianchi.
Yeah.
What's your strategy when it comes to elements like prone at 25, prone at 50 on practical? will you be prone? I mean, you will.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to be limited in that division by what kind of a mag base you can run, so you're just going to have to run it off the mag.
I just run it off the mag, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played with it enough with the extension to see, but I also feel like, when you're in prone, you just let the dot settle, and it's the difference I feel between those other divisions other than open. In open, you're fighting for every X.
Yeah, you got it.
And in production optics and production and metallic, you're seeing what you need to see, and you're just shooting. And so obviously, I have a huge amount of respect for the 1920 guys out there, Doug and Bruce and all them, and the Army folk. But I don't know. I'm excited. I would love to make master.
Yeah.
I think I would be the first female master in production optics.
That'd be cool.
That would be really cool. And then make high master, it would be even better. So I still got goals.
I think it's there. I think it's, I mean,
I'd love that. But anyway, it's a good time. My daughter's going to shoot 22.
Love it.
So bringing them in and having fun.
Magnificent.
And Bianchi's done a lot of good things.
I agree.
They switched some things up. And,
I agree.
It's growing.
I'm excited for it. It's always a good time. We know our way around there. We've been going there for so many years.
Yeah, I know.
It's lovely.
It's like a reunion.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Exciting times in the future. What other sports will we see you shooting this summer?
Well, I just shot a little bit of Steel Challenge. I went to U.S. Steel Nationals.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Okay, so Doug Steele.
Yep, so I did that.
Good.
And I may go back to it a little bit.
It's fun.
It is so much fun. You forget.
Reminds you of the old days, right?
It does. It does.
Yes.
The problem is there are so many great opportunities. It's like narrowing it down where to go. So you've got these matches. You've got Bianchi. You've got Steel. There's USPSA. There's so much going on. So
are you shooting a centerfire gun at Steel or at U.S. Steel Nationals? Did you shoot low ready divisions or both?
I shot centerfire.
Okay, sweet. From the holster,
from
purist.
The holster, yeah.
Love it.
I shot a 4-inch gun.
Okay.
I decided,
nice.
I was like, you know what? It always drives so fast.
Good total time? What was your time?
Oh,
how'd it go?
It wasn't that great.
Sub 100.
It was not.
Okay, sorry.
You got to forget. You can't forget, rather.
Keep in mind, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
And, when it's in March and you're in Kansas and you're, like, freezing and you go down to Florida, you're like, wow, what is this weather like?
Right. Not a lot of training leading up.
But I was super pleased.
Still fun.
I did come within a second of Jesse Harrison's same carry optics time.
Can't be mad at that.
I can't. If she's.
I mean, that's
she's
a quality
incredible.
benchmark.
It is.
Quality benchmark.
If it's that close, then that's good.
I mean, it's a little bit of inside baseball for y'all, but it is also part of that shooting sports experience that we want everybody to just become a part of because, then you'll have that to talk about. You'll meet people. You'll meet lifelong friends.
Absolutely.
And things like that are part of the benefit. So.
Hugely.
Excellent. Julie, it's always a pleasure.
I love seeing you at and congratulations with everything you're doing. This is good stuff.
Yeah, man. Keeping this thing going in front of the audience and to benefit the National Rifle Association. It's
carrying on a legacy.
Well, that's actually a thing.
It is.
Yes.
It absolutely is.
Thank you again for the time.
Yeah, thank you.